welcome to the 3rd Legislative District. I'm glad you're here.
AWB's spring meeting for me was super refreshing.
I like some of the forums. I like The Economist at lunch.
Plan for slightly slower growth in the economy in the next 2 years, develop a contingency plan for risk of recession, and seize the opportunity to have the most engaged workforce in the industry.
80,000 chemicals are in our commerce stream now, and we can look at one a year.
It was nice to have those directors here to get some of their perspectives and see how they thought the session went.
The good news that I have for you is the rates that you're paying today are about the same rates you were paying in 2011.
It's always intriguing to hear both sides of the aisle.
We either can invest in quality and pay what it costs to make those investments, or we can try a different path. But I think we've got a lot to do better on, but I think we're headed down the right path.
We've taken the best economy in the nation and we've just undermined it. And that hurts everybody. Every worker in the whole state is going to be affected by this.
The effort we made that Andy has mentioned in terms of committing a revenue source to higher ed, I will submit is an absolute Washington State game changer.
As any business owner knows, you got to look at where you're spending your money and why you're spending your money, and if you're getting your return. And I think the taxpayers of the state of Washington are going to come back and ask what they're getting for the amount of money they're spending.
I think where the business community gets worried is that if, will there really be tax reform, or will there just be different taxes and then we'll end up kind of in the same mess? And if there was a real commitment to that, I think that would be beneficial to all of us.
We have a tremendous driver shortage in our industry nationwide. Automation is a piece to mitigating the effects of driver shortage.
Ladies and gentlemen, please help me extend a warm welcome to Ambassador Nikki Haley to the stage.
Many people don't realize this. It needs to be said over and over again. Capitalism is the greatest force for ending poverty and lifting up human beings in the history of the world.
I thought the message she delivered for capitalism, for private business, was absolutely outstanding.
I appreciated how she recognized how blessed we really are.
Everybody needs to step back and remember to be grateful. Because on our worst day, we are blessed to be in America.
She was a real breath of fresh air. I mean, she was very optimistic. She stayed away from partisanship. She talked about the possibilities that exist in America.
I was always able to do my job because I kept family close. If I was a good mom and a good wife, I knew I'd be a good governor. And I think that when you prioritize your family, everything else falls into place.
AWB's 2019 message this year was on point, and it couldn't happen at a better time. And I think closing it off with somebody like Nikki Haley, it made for a great AWB meeting.
And I can't say enough about the program and about what AWB does for us in Spokane and for the state.
I love when AWB can take an event, make it valuable, worth my time, worth the resources, and I get tons of information, and I wasn't here for a week to do that.
This is always a great event, and this was no exception. Perhaps one of the best ones that we've had.
Well done, AWB.